Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and this is Ordinary Plant Girl. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video, and if you are returning, thank you so much for spending more of your time with me. I haven't done this for a while. I know that you've seen a few unboxings from me throughout the year, but this time I have a plant haul. So this is my plant haul for September. Some of the plants that I have in here would have been unboxed, except that there was a little bit of a mix-up with the courier. It took a little bit longer for them to get here, so when I did actually get them, all I wanted to do was get them out of the box. So I didn't film it or anything. I was just all into checking over the plants, but you're gonna see them all right here. So if that is something you are interested in, please stick around. Okay, so today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 plants that I got last month. 2 of them are actually duplicates of plants I currently have, but those plants are really, really sad, so I got new ones. And for the price of them, there was absolutely no saying no to this. I got my plants from 3 different stores. So I'm gonna start off with the lone one that I got in Home Depot, because I actually thought it was one thing, but it turned out it was another one, and let me show you why. So I'm walking around Home Depot. I was looking at wallpaper, amongst other things that I also needed in there. And obviously, whenever I go into Home Depot, I have to check the garden center and see what kind of plants they have. For the most part, I had a lot of the ones that they had in there already, so I didn't really worry about it too much. So over the past couple of years, I have had this love of jade plants. Well, that's not necessarily true. I've always loved jade plants, but I always ended up killing them. And over the past couple of years, I have actually found a way to have them survive in my care. So when I was walking around Home Depot and I saw this one plant, I could have sworn it was a jade. And let me show you why. This is why. So if you look at those leaves, right? They just look like really big, giant paddle-like jade leaves. Well, and go figure. It's not actually a jade, it's a kalanchoe, if I said that right. It's a kalanchoe paddle plant. So, of course, you see these big, giant, succulent leaves, and it's amazing. I'm so in love with this plant. I don't even know, I can't even picture it being a kalanchoe, but it comes from that family. I always catch myself though. I keep almost calling it a jade, but it's not a jade. It's a kalanchoe. And I just recently put it in this terracotta pot. It was actually soaking wet. And you can see right back here, this leaf here, which is like rotting away. That was from it being too wet. So I just pulled that off. Now this is the only kalanchoe I have in my collection, because that is another thing that I would constantly kill. But I'm gonna treat it like a jade. I'm gonna treat it like my other ones and my other succulents. And now that I know how to have them without killing them, maybe this one will survive. So this was the first one I got. And I got this at Home Depot, and it was only $3.49, I believe. Less than $5. But it came in a 4-inch pot, and it is just the coolest looking thing. And I'm not really big on succulents, but I do have quite a few succulent-like plants. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever really be a succulent person, but I really want to see how this one grows. If I can grow it like a jade, it's going to grow like a jade. But I have a feeling that that's not necessarily going to be the case. We'll find out together. Next. Okay, so next up, I went to Hampton Home Living. So any of you that have been around for a while, you would remember that my daughter worked for a garden center called Art Naps out here in BC. and the one that she works in closed down. Well, the people that owned Art Naps closed that one down, reopened a smaller store along the same lines, plants and home living things, and they opened up as Hampton Home Living. So this was the next place I went. Now, the one thing I've noticed about Hampton Home Living is that they're extremely cheap, like their prices. And when you see what I'm about to tell you or show you, their prices are like, they're like this. I went into Hampton Home Living. The first thing I saw, which I've actually currently transplanted as of yesterday, the first thing I saw that I really, really wanted, and I told myself it was going to be the last one that I buy for my alocasia collection, is this silver dragon. Like, isn't it? I have been wanting this for so long. This is the newest leaf that just unfurled. This plant was, I think it was like $4.97. It was super cheap. But when it comes to pests, mealybugs is not one I've had to deal with very often. If I have had a plant that's come in with mealybugs, it's like one bug. One bug, I alcohol swab it, that bug is gone, I don't see anything ever again. This one, on the other hand, we've had a few issues. Now, I think that was mainly because I did only see one mealybug at the time, but this leaf here was rolled up when I got it. And as it unfurled, that's where I started to see more of them. So what I did yesterday, I had been treating it with, I've got an alcohol soap and peppermint spray that I use on my plants most of the time for thrips, actually. But I know that it works really well on spider mites and mealybugs. Not that I've had to use it very much for the whole mealybug thing. It works really well with spider mites. I don't have spider mite issues on any of my alocasias. So I sprayed this one down. I got rid of anything that was kind of large that I saw, which really wasn't anything. And then as the leaf unfurled, I would just take the Q-tip and dab off any of the baby ones that I saw. And then after doing all of that yesterday, I got rid of all of the old soil. I didn't see any mealybugs in the soil, so that was a bonus. But I got rid of all the soil, washed it all completely off, put it in a new mix, and put it in this pot. So this is just fresh as of yesterday. I haven't seen any more mealybugs at all, even though now I'm paranoid. But so far, so good. I'll just keep an eye on it and make sure that it stays away from the rest of my alocasias. But this is the last alocasia that I need to buy. Like, look at the back of this plant. Like, look at that. That is incredible. I can't think of any more alocasias that I want right now. So I think I'm pretty much done. I've got a lot of alocasias actually, and I will have to go through that collection for you guys, but not right now. So this is my alocasia silver dragon. Okay, also from Hampton Home Living, I got this cute little girl right here. Now, as all of you know, this is a Philodendron micans. Now, the reason why I got this plant, 2 years ago, I bought a 5-leaf cutting for like $20, and it got thrips. It didn't even make it to this big, I don't even think. It got thrips and just, it's been a shell of its former self. It has one vine, which is currently thriving. I keep looking over there because I can see it. It's currently thriving, but it's just taking way too long to become this. So this was actually, if you can see the price tag there, $9.99. So for 10 bucks, how could I say no? I just couldn't. So this one is going to be put in a hanging basket, which is what I really wanted to do, which is what I was waiting for the other one to grow up to do. And the other one I am going to put on a cedar post. I'm gonna grow that up a post and see, or it's a piece of cedar trim. Never mind, you'll see when, whoops. You'll see when I do it. I will share that with you. But I'm gonna have one that's climbing and I'm gonna have one that's hanging, because a full hanging basket of Philodendron micans has been my dream for the past 2 years, and now I'm gonna be able to make that happen. On to the last one that I got from Hampton Home Living. For those of you who know about my focus plants, you will know that I have in that mix a Philodendron Billietiae. Now I call it the baby Billy. Now let me show you something. Because it's right back here. So about a month ago, the little boy that lives upstairs accidentally left the gate open. The goats got on the deck, which was where my baby Billietiae was outside on, I swear, on a stand that's probably this tall. Oh, maybe a little shorter. Anyway, it's like a workspace that I would use to work on my plants. Well, one of them, don't know which one, got up there, decided that they were gonna eat my Billietiae. So when I found out they were out there, ran outside, freaked out because they were periodically eating every plant that was on the deck. I thought I lost my baby Billietiae, but I actually found it about 5 feet away. I don't know if they just ripped it out and tossed it, or decided it didn't taste good, spat it out. I don't know. But this is what's left of my baby Billietiae. I've had this plant a year this month, and this is as far as we have gotten. We've had some ups and downs. It's actually come a long way, and I'm gonna keep it and hope and pray that something happens with it. But I'm just gonna put that right there. When I saw this one, this Billietiae, for this price, I paid 25 bucks for that other, my baby Billy. My traumatized baby Billy. I was totally fine with paying the 25 bucks. I got it locally from a girl in one of my Facebook plant groups. But when I saw this beautiful beast up there for $5, like, come on, $5. There's no way you say no to that. No way you say no. And I didn't. I had to do this before I repotted it, because I did want to show you how big it was in the 4-inch pot with the price. And now I will probably repot it later on this evening, because I just got my new shipment of predatory mites, and I want to make sure that I get everything into the pots they're supposed to be in before I give them the mites, because I don't want to disrupt them afterwards. But yeah, so this is my new Philodendron Billietiae. Like, come on, $5. Okay. Now we get some of my plants from my favorite store, and we all know what store that is. North Shore Tropicals. They had a restock that I caught. I usually miss them. Like, seriously, I usually miss the restocks, or I show up late. I was on the ball for this one, just because I wanted to see what was going on. They had been teasing stuff on Instagram for days before then. But I wanted to get on there and make sure I saw prices and hopefully got some deals, which I did. One I just narrowly missed on an SP Columbia for, I think it was $40. But I know who got it. Lucky girl. Okay. You know how much I absolutely love my Philodendron Majestic. I love that plant. I love that plant so much. I can't even tell you. I'll have to show you what I've done to it, but I love that plant so much. I love my Brentianum so much. Can you see the theme we're going with here? So when I saw that they had a Philodendron Soderoy AF, could I say no? God, no. I couldn't say no to this. I'm already so heavily in love with it. Even though Purelator were just a complete pain with delivering my plants. But we got it all sorted out. They got here. This plant this leaf literally unfurled yesterday all the way. And it's so stinking cute. So cute. And it's funny because I never wanted a Soderoy. I never wanted any of the Soderoys until I got the Majestic. And I know that the Majestic is a Varicosum Soderoy cross. We got some competition going on here because I just can't get over this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I do want to put it, I don't know if I want it on a pole or if I want a stake. I'm pretty much putting everything on a stake as opposed to a pole because I'm absolutely horrible with watering moss poles. But it's got tons of roots in there, if you can see them. Yeah, you can. There's tons of roots, so I would like to get it into something better, out of this moss, into soil, and then put my predatory mites on it, put it in a place right beside my bed where I'm gonna be able to look at it all the time. The Majestic is not far off, maybe 2 feet away. And I'm all over that like a dirty shirt. Like, this is incredible. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it right now, but I am gonna say it was a good deal. It was a good deal. Okay, now you're over here. Dogs are freaking out. Next. Huh. Oh no, I don't remember what that... Oh yes I do. Okay. So, this one right here, it's so itty bitty and so cute. Another one I did not actually expect to want, but it was a good deal. And when I looked up the matured pictures of it, I was like, I had to have it. So this is my Philodendron fibrosum. Also a good deal. And it's got 4 leaves and it's got a growth spike that is starting to swell. So I should get another leaf soon. It still has polyfill on it. But this one too it's got some good roots going on down here. So I am gonna take this out of moss as well and just make sure that I get it underneath a grow light and make sure that this one's gonna be okay. I have noticed that quite a few of my plants have got yellowing leaves, and I know it's because of the transition from summer to fall. The temperatures have gotten much cooler. It's so much cooler at night now, and the light has definitely changed, especially with my move into the basement. So they've had a lot to deal with. They're all still trying to acclimate. For the most part, they're doing really, really well. But I'm gonna try and prevent as much shock to these guys as possible. This is my Philodendron fibrosum. You wouldn't actually think there would still be plants that I want, but there really is. Okay, next, plant number 7. Now, this one is actually, I don't even know why I saw this one and I snapped it up like so quickly. I had to have it. And this is a hybrid. It's a Philodendron hybrid. Can you tell? I love my philodendrons. It's a Philodendron hybrid. I do have the parent plants of this one, although one of them just, I'm ready to give up on, but I can't because I love it too much. Yeah. What we have here is a Philodendron Ploumanii Pastizanum cross. I don't know if they have a special name for that, but this is her. And right now it's got a whole hell of a lot of Pastizanum vibes. I'm not seeing any Ploumanii in it yet, but it is, oh, maybe in the coloring. You can see, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but you should be able to see that it does have some of the Ploumanii coloring on the leaf. We'll see how it goes. But I had to have it. It was just one of those things that it was like, yes, I'm taking you. And so I did. I'm going to keep you guys, oh, there's a leaf. There's actually a leaf trying to, I don't know if you can see this. I gotta go this way. Nope, this way's probably better. It's got a leaf trying to bust its way out right there. But yeah, I will let you guys know how this goes. I will also give you updates on my Ploumanii at a later date, because really there's nothing to show right now. But yeah, so plant number 7, Philodendron Ploumanii Pastizanum cross. I do wonder if they have another name for it. I'm gonna have to see. Or if anybody knows, can you leave it in the comments? Now, if any of you watched my Anthurium collection video, there was a plant in there that I said that I wanted. Now, how fitting was it that like 3-4 days later, after I released that video, during this restock, they had that plant. So I had to get it. And that is finally my Anthurium crystallinum. So you can see it's still a little bit wrinkly right now, and that's okay. This is a new leaf that came out. It must have unfurled in the box. So it's a little bit damaged, but that's okay. If you watched that video, you would have seen that I had said that my crystal mag is one of my favorite plants. It's still a baby, it's still a seedling, but it's one of my favorite plants. I do have the Magnificum, and in that video I was saying that I wanted to have the parents of that plant, and I wanted to get crystallinum, and so I did, for $20. $20. That's all she cost me. I'm so happy that I finally have her. And you know, as far as my velvet anthuriums have gone, I've said it before, I haven't really had any problems with them being in regular humidity. And look at the roots on her. Like, oh. It's like this was worth it. There was another anthurium that I was hoping to get, but I actually couldn't get it. So I'm gonna have to look at it again at another date, see if they have it. But I'm super content right now. That was my last online order of the year. Who am I kidding? I would actually have to stop looking at the website. Oh, you know what? No, it's not my last online order. Oh, that's such a lie. That's such a lie, because I did just order something from them that you guys are gonna see probably in the video after this. If I have it by then. I should have it by then. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I am purging some plants, so it'll all be good. I've got a bunch of plants that are going to a friend. I've got a couple other ones that I can sell because I really don't need multiples of them. And yeah, it is what it is. It is. I'm I'm a mildly obsessive plant collector. We know this already. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to pop in here and show you my plant haul for September. We are now into October. Today is October 4th. It is my favorite month of the year. And I'm just so pumped about it. I love fall. I love October. I love that I got good deals on all of these. All of them. So it didn't actually like break the bank. Anyway, guys, that is it for me. I am so glad you guys were here. I hope you are all safe and well. Please like and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.